Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a speed build and this is a casita build in the wild tangle. I was really excited to do this a couple days ago and then I found out that the dream snap for this week was mirabel themed, which is so cute. So it made me even more inspired to do a mini casita build. Here in the wild tangle, I think that this biome is honestly perfect for mirabel. I think where else can you really put her? I mean, I did have her in the sunlit plateau, but I think this is even better. So I wanted to go with a really kind of, I guess you could call it fancy but still overgrown sort of look to this build. So I started with some more rustic pathing. I kept it quite symmetrical but still a little bit jagged around the edges. But yeah, as you can see, these like main little connections, I guess you would call them, those are pretty symmetrical to each other. Now I also used the not the wild tangle, the Tinkerbell house in this build. I don't really know why, but this is quite a big biome, so I wanted to add a couple of houses in here and I thought this house kind of fit the vibe pretty nicely, which is good. Now this biome kind of already comes with a little bit of pathing in some random areas, so I tried to like utilize this and just connect my pathing to it, which looks a little bit weird right now, but I kind of blended in later. I really wanted to use these elegant gazebos in the front of the build just to kind of make it look a little bit more structured and put together, and yeah, I think these look super cute next to this house. I'm also super happy with how the kind of courtyard area looks, very formal and cute, and then when we go and add like foliage and make it a little bit more messy, I think it looks really cute too. For the plants, I used the plaza bushes and ferns and then some forest of valor bushes because I always think that these two bushes look really good together. Unfortunately, it started raining, but I started working on my trees, and for this I used just lots of wild tangle trees, some of those beach tropical trees, and then I used two of those darker shades of trees just behind the casita just for a little bit of extra color. For these little buildings I did two stalls, and one I put lots of flowers and on the other side I just put a random assortment of pumpkins. I was gonna put some seating in these gazebos, but I don't know, it was just really hard to do that just because I have that seating in the middle and I just felt like there was a little bit too much seating and stuff going on. But then I just started working on some little details like these tropical wood planks, and I used these instead of pathing just because we had used so much pathing in the other areas of the biome, so I just wanted to try something a little bit different and not have it so plain and dull with all the pathing. Okay, now it's finally done raining, so we do more of this kind of natural looking area, and I just start on this side and I didn't really know what to put, honestly. I wanted to kind of get inspired by some Lion King items, so I placed this little watering hole and some foliage and beach grass. I didn't do too much, I wanted to keep it quite empty just because I really want to finish my whole Eternity Isle sometime soon, hopefully within the month, and I'm just trying to be a little bit careful about my item limit because I'm already kind of at the halfway mark and I still have a lot to go. This is my only biome that I have decorated yet, which is just crazy. The other item count comes from some random stuff that I still have up in the valley, which I really need to delete, but honestly there's not that much other decorations, which is quite bad. Anyways, that's basically that little area done. I just start working on the front again and just kind of adjusting things and adding a couple of things. I added lots of flower pots and then start working on the other side where I did a similar sort of thing to this weird shaped area by just putting some bushes and things like that. And then to the side of the casita, you could see I did a little washing area in that little corner. I do love the kind of messy look to all of this. So this is that little washing area that I was talking about. Just a very small area, but I really like it and I think it really suits the mirabel build. Here I'm just adding even more random objects to the front wherever I can find them. This is the other side of the casita and I really wanted to do a little sitting area where they can come and eat some food with their family. And yeah, I just put some of the tropical wood flooring and a little bit of fencing and then put a couple decorations just kind of randomly. It's not a very fancy area, but I think it really works in the end when you see how I do the little marker area to the side of this. Now we are just working on the last little area of pathing, and this is where I do a small little marker area with the stall. Now I really wanted to do a farm, but unfortunately I forgot while I was doing this video. This was a live stream and I tend to get very distracted in what I'm doing, so this is kind of what we did. Hopefully in another area of the wild tangle I can do a big farm area. As you can see too, this is the new stall skin, which honestly doesn't look that different now that I look at it kind of from afar, but I think it's still cool and I think it's kind of the right direction for the premium shop. I'm really hoping to see some stall skins and maybe even a Remy restaurant skin and buildings like that. I just think it'd be really cool. To the back of the casita, I didn't really know what to do, so I put a little storage area because yeah, by this time I was a little bit tired. Here is the finished result of the build. I really love how it turned out and I'm so glad that Mirabel gets all of this space in the wild tangle. I just think it's a perfect spot for her. I also just love how elegant it all looks and I think it really suits her vibe. Here is the little gazebo with the flowers. And then we have more natural areas to the side. And then their little sitting area and pool, which I just think is so cute. And then back here we have a little market area with some veggies and the stall. And then right in the back we have the little drop-off area, storage area. I'm not really sure, I don't really know. To the other side we have the other stall with the pumpkins. Lots of foliage and bushes, and then right to the back we have their little washing area, which I think looks super cute. Here are some overview shots of the build. Honestly, yeah, really love how this turned out. Thank you everyone who was on live stream that helped me out in this build. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this gave you some inspiration and you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.